Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are doing something a little bit different and with someone else as well this weekend. I am at the Cambridge Club Festival with my friend Annie. We are obviously in Woody. You might be able to tell from the state of my face, it is very warm. And we are just all set up. We kind of saved you the swearing really of the two of us setting everything up. So I will show you around. We are here for the whole weekend, so it's Friday today. There's loads of really kind of fun acts, very retro, very old school. So I will attempt to show you what I can. Obviously I'm really aware when it comes to music, I won't be able to put too much on. But yeah, Annie's outside having a drink. I am getting very, very warm in here at the moment. So it's time to show you around. Get out of here and get a drink. So as always, Woody is all set up for the weekend. There is no electric on this particular festival. So we are entirely on our solar. So we're going to sort of see solar and gas how we get on. I'm going to pick up my sunnies. I think they're needed, and maybe pick up my incredibly fluorescent drink. Okay, so we have managed to get our awning in, but you might be able to tell it's a little loose because these pitches were tight. So we've set up the awning, ready to go. It just gives us a bit more space to get ready. So we've got Annie's stuff and a bit of my own gubbins around. Annie is just there. She may or may not join in. She's going to see how the mood takes her. So we've got a little outside bit set up. There's my luminous drink. And here is Woody. And you're going to see how tight we are to our neighbours. Thankfully we've made friends, so it's all good. But I'll show you around a little bit. So we've got our windbreaker up. We shall see how long that lasts, but it is, I will say, it is super tight. We have got the large pitch. It's not looking particularly large to me. Apparently they're the same width as the small, so I think a few people have been a bit hacked off, but there we are. We're happy, we're going to drink, and we shall see how much I remember of the weekend. So I know I mentioned that the pitches were pretty small, and I know that caused a few issues for larger motorhomes. But I would say the really good thing is that it was such a short walk from the campsite into the main arena. I'll see if I can find a map, but the first area I'll show you is the orchard area, which is probably my favourite, to be honest, outside of the main stage. It had a really nice cinema area that we didn't actually use, I must admit, but looked amazing. But loads of really good stuff up there. And then obviously the main arena, where you've got all of the food stalls and sort of delicious things to eat and other things to buy. So yeah, really lovely space. So good morning from the Cambridge Club Festival. It is day 2, it is Saturday. I said good morning, it's actually the afternoon because we had a busy morning. We were straight to it. Annie is already having a little sneaky cat nap before this afternoon's festivities, so I thought I would catch you up. We had a really brilliant first day. Mel C in particular was incredible, so we were just reliving our youth, which was amazing. We got to probably about 10:30, 11, and me and Annie probably that's normally our regular bedtime, so showing our age, we were ready for a hot chocolate and then headed off after that. But a really good night. I'll put some clips in, I'm sure, of the different people that we saw. So this morning we got up nice and early and headed off to the showers, and actually they are probably the nicest showers I've had at any campsite and certainly any festival. So it was great that we kind of beat the queues, got our showers in. Then they've got separate areas with hair dryers and appliances and stuff, which was brilliant, so we could both sort our curly hair out because Annie brought her diffuser. Awesome. Then we wanted to head off to some wellness stuff. So there's an area called the Orchard, which has got some really lovely stalls. I will put some clips in. Definitely could spend all my money there, but they had said there was going to be some wellness stuff. As with most festivals, there's always a few things that maybe go a little right. So we had it down that there was a gong bath, some yoga and some breath work. But actually when we got there, well, for a start there was no one there, but then a lovely lady came and she was doing some yoga. So although we were basically dressed for thinking we'd have a nap in a gong bath, we then just did a really nice gentle yoga session. But it was lovely, actually. She was brilliant. I think we were both quite impressed. We managed to do it on a picnic blanket together. So it's a good thing we know each other well. Me and Annie actually did our yoga teacher training together. That's how we first met. So it was like reliving our old times together, which was good. After our yoga session, we headed back to the campsite to pick up some breakfast. And again, I'll kind of pop in. There's this amazing cafe that is in a bus and you can sit upstairs. But we brought our food back. Again, I'll put a little clip in of my food. I had avocado and scrambled egg on a sourdough, and it was delicious, perfect with a big coffee, just what I needed. And then we've just been chilling, basically kind of getting ready for heading off a bit later. I think the next thing that we will do is head back to the Orchard, where there's the smaller stage, and there's, I think, a few comedians to start with. I recognised a few names, so we're kind of getting ourselves ready, just having a nice little chill down time, and then we shall head off there before all of the big headliners later on this evening. Today is, I should remember this, but I never remember anything like this. So we've got the Family Stone, Sister Sledge and Earth, Wind and Fire today. So that's a pretty awesome lineup. Very funky Saturday, I think. So yeah, I shall take you along again, try and record what I can, what I remember, and yeah, see what the day brings.
That's what hope looks like. Now sit down, Kirsty.
Do you ever watch The Repair Shop? Yeah. You know, when people bring in like a sort of teddy bear that Nana's had, and they're like, what can you do with that? There's one eye hanging out on a stalk and a bit of stuffing. That's what he looks like. But I love him, and I love him so much. I tell you why I love him, because he's a proper little geezer dog, right? He even walks like that. He's like, oh, you want some? Oh, you want some? Even at his age, he do nothing. He's like, hey, you want some? I'll see you. Come on, give it. Come on. It's the sort of dog you'd find if he was a human. He'd be in Wetherspoons at sort of 11:15 in the morning with a little breakfast Pinot Grigio on the go.
on this special day.
Hiya, it is the next day. We are, I would say Sunday morning, but again that would be a lie because it is well into the afternoon. I'm clearly not very good at this filming stuff when Aidy's not here telling me to do it. But we have come back to the van for a bit. We got up nice and early again this morning to grab a shower before the queues got kind of busy, which was a good move. Came back, had a bit of a nap, watched some rubbish films, all the good stuff when you're at a festival. And then headed off to the mindfulness area. We didn't go for the yoga today, but we went for the sound healing. So they had a lady there doing like wasn't quite a gong bath, wasn't quite sort of the crystal bowls thing, but a bit of a mixture, I guess. I don't think the timing was best because it was also when they were doing the like set rehearsal, like getting everything ready on the main stage. So in the background you have got a man going like check 1 2, check check. So that's not as relaxing, but that was really good. We just got to lie down on the floor for a bit, so that's always enjoyable. And yeah, then we came back for a bit and popped back out for the comedy sets. So we really enjoyed them yesterday. I will put a list of who we saw today. But yeah, we kind of set up a little shop there. It's not a huge area. So yeah, just really nice just to sort of sit and get involved. A few names that we knew, a few that we didn't, but really enjoyable. I really like it when you have like a comedy area in a festival. It makes it kind of nice and relaxing, something a little bit different. So while we were there, unfortunately, I looked on my phone and saw that Gabrielle has pulled out of this evening. So it was the original reason why we came to this festival, unfortunately, that Annie really wanted to see her. And then I just kind of found this festival and thought that would be a really good kind of way to see her and see some other really good acts as well. But unfortunately, she is not coming. So it's put everything in a little bit of a spin that they haven't really released when things are happening, if there's any time changes and stuff. So mooching around at the top for a while until unfortunately it's quite overcast today and we've got a bit cold. So we've come back, got changed, and then we're going to head out. There's Rebecca Ferguson. I don't really know a lot of her stuff, but I think she's going to be pretty good. And then Soul to Soul, which should be awesome, and then Chaka Kahn. So all is not lost. There is some good stuff happening later on. It's just a shame that Gabrielle, sadly, will not be performing. So maybe I can get Annie to sing me some Gabrielle later to make up for it. So yeah, so we'll probably have a few drinks here and head on back and sort of see what's happening with the time. But I'll put as many clips as I can in without getting to the level that it will all be taken off YouTube because it's going to be too much copyright, and we will take you along as much as I can. I will add in some comedy stuff if I can, but there was a lot of swearing. That's probably why I liked it so much. So it'll be either very cut out or I'll have to put lots of bleeping in. Anyway, it's a good time still. We're enjoying ourselves, and yeah, we shall see what the evening brings us.
Imagine anything less effective in a war scenario than my son and his mates getting dropped behind enemy line. With helmets on back to front with those in scooters. If I see Putin, I'm going to bang him in the face, bro.
We're in the park and my son's playing with the troll. And then the troll's mum comes to speak to me like I look approachable. And she said, "How old is your child?" And I was like, "He's 3." And I didn't really care, but you have to ask back. It's the rules of the park. So I was like, oh. "How old is that?" She's gone in 47 months. I don't fucking know what that means. She carried on talking to me for a good 10 minutes. I stood there trying to calculate how old her goddamn child was.
So Aidy and Tilly, what we're asking is it the shareholders who've been paid out colossal dividends from these water companies, privatised all those years ago, is it them who should be picking up the bill, putting in infrastructure, paying for clean-up? What would you like to see to Aidy?
Hello, Jeremy, this is Margaret from Cornwall and I'm batshit mental. Long-time listener, everyday caller. Have to disguise my voice so they won't let me through. I'm on a list. I tell you what I think, Jeremy, I think there's too many electric scooters. Little children whizzing around too fast. Why wasn't Susanna Reid wearing a puppy?
Possibly because it's now July. Well, June.
Well, you either care about the fall or no you don't. Do you want to know what I think about Jews?
This is Ed Sheeran.
Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie. I just succumb before the storm. People of Cambridge, are you ready?
Your ice cream with me. So as per, I have not filmed any packing down because me and Annie were just going to get on it. So it's Monday morning, about 11 o'clock. We've got about an hour that we could have still been here, but we got everything packed up. It of course rained all night, so everything was nice and soggy for us, but pretty windy morning, hence why I also didn't film, which means it's sort of dried out a bit. But it was a good festival, wasn't it? It was good fun. I've not got Annie in because she's requested so, and that's fair. We both we both look a bit bedraggled today, classic Monday morning of a festival. But it was good. I think, yesterday was a little bit of a shambles, wasn't it? Bless Chaka Kahn, it might be time for her to pack up the wigs and stay at home. But she did a few good ones at the end. She did disappear for a good 20 minutes and her nephew just took over DJing with some dancers, didn't he? So that felt a bit surreal. But overall, a really good festival. So I'm quite impressed actually. It all looks really clean. It's horrible when you leave a festival and it's really muddy and there's rubbish everywhere, but actually everyone's been really, really tidy, which is good. And the toilets still weren't absolutely diabolical this morning, so also a plus. So we're gonna get home, only about an hour away, and chill out and probably have a bath. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Me and Aidy will be on our travels again really, really soon. So we should be filming some more stuff for you. But give it a like and give it a thumbs up and subscribe and all of that jazz. And hopefully we won't get taken down for copyright issues. See ya.